A man arrives home to his apartment with a platter of animal brains he's procured from his butcher. His wife dishes one up, takes it into the bathroom, and discovers, to her horror, that someone or something is gone from the bathtub. They frantically tear their place apart and check the neighbors' bathtubs before collapsing, foaming at the mouth. We meet a young man named Brian who is laid up sick in bed. He bows out of the concert date he had with his girlfriend Barbara, and his brother and roommate Mike joins her instead. But once he's alone, Brian discovers unexplained bleeding from the back of his neck, and then he experiences bizarre but very calming hallucinations. After returning to reality, Brian examines his neck wound and finds his bathtub full of water. He is not alone. He demands that whoever is in there with him to show themselves, and so, they do. A slimy little parasite named Aylmer.
Hi.
Aylmer promises to make all of Brian's worries and cares disappear if he will take him out for a walk to get some food.
Just put me on the back of your neck and everything will be fine.
My neck? Oh, you mean the hole? Wait, I don't know.
Trust me, Brian. Trust me.
He then proves it by putting his money where his mouth is, literally, by attaching to Brian's back and injecting blue juice through his neck and into his brain, which delivers an intense drug-like effect. Intoxicated on the juice, Brian gallivants about the night, winding up in an auto yard, tripping out on all the beautiful colors of the scrapped vehicles. A security guard doesn't take too kindly to him being there, but Aylmer comes to the rescue by killing the guard and eating his brains.
Hey, what's going on? What are you doing? Is he okay?
Not bad. A bit underdone. Let's go. We better get out of here.
In exchange, he gives Brian another hit for his troubles. And with that, Brian is hooked on Aylmer's blue brain juice. Time passes, and Brian becomes more and more reclusive while Mike and Barbara grow concerned. He doesn't answer the phone, he's added extra locks on the doors, as well as other strange behavior. He tries to explain to Barbara what's been going on with him lately.
Remember that night you and Mike went to the concert? Well, when I woke up, I don't think I should explain it right now.
Aylmer prevents him from revealing any more to her before he has to rush out to go score his next fix. Brian is discovered by his neighbor Morris, the older gentleman from the beginning of the film, who tries to claim possession of Aylmer, and warns that feeding him human brains will make him much too strong to resist, much like this fellow's exquisite acting.
It's mine, damn you! Mine! 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 Mine!
Brian checks himself into a dirtbag motel to first get some answers out of Aylmer and to try to kick his dependency to the juice. The withdrawals begin to come on strong as Brian attempts to go cold turkey, with Aylmer taunting him every step of the way.
Ready to beg for it, Brian? Ready to crawl across the floor and plead for my juice? Well, give it a few more hours, Brian. But whenever you want the pain to stop, I'll be here.
Eventually, the pain becomes too strong to withstand and Brian caves in, but Aylmer needs to be fed first before giving up any more juice. And on we go. So clearly this film is a parable about drug addiction. Director Frank Henenlotter actually did write it as a metaphor for his own struggles with cocaine after he managed to kick it. But thank God that was after he made Basket Case. It explains so much. So why don't you say goodbye to all your worries and forget all your cares and have some fun on the blue juice. It's a headache from hell.